Hey everybody, it's Kev here, and today I'm going to explain the situation that's going on with Thordan Smash and try my best to explain it in the most easiest and simplest way possible, because this is very serious, because allegedly it involves domestic violence, which if Thordan is found guilty of, not only he could go to jail for a long time, but also he could lose his channel, because YouTube has this policy called Protect the YouTube Community, where content creators are responsible for off-platform behavior, and if they're caught doing something bad like doxing or found guilty of hurting people, they can get their channel either demonetized or worst case scenario terminated forever. And so let's start from the beginning so everybody's on the same page. And so on December 21st, Thordan got arrested live on stream, which people were very confused, and the most common speculation is that he just got swatted. But if that was the case, you'd think he would have said something that same day. But no, he disappeared for a few days and never really mentioned anything ever again, and some people did some research and found something disturbing, that apparently Thordan got arrested. Now, the question at that time was, what for? And well, this is what the rumors were saying, that allegedly that they claimed that Thordan Smash is a wife beater and an abusive piece of garbage. These were their words, but again, there was no evidence for their claims. And then on January 23, something shocking came out, and that was the Xerto made an article, Thordan Smash charged with second-degree assault after an on-stream arrest. And so now we know the arrest did happen and what they charged Thordan with: assault via strangulation, which could result in a minimum of 5 to 15 years max. And this is where you think the story will end and they'll settle this in court. But in typical YouTuber fashion,
oh, Thordan's in stream. What up, brother? You want to hop in Discord, bro? Say sure? Okay, say less. Join my Discord.
Yeah, hey, what's up, Drake?
Yo, what's up, bro?
now, before I show you the clips, let me give you some context. This incident, it involves Thordan Smash, real name Jordan, and it involves his ex-wife named Julia, or what she goes by the internet, Rocky Onita. And they both agreed to go on Dre's Twitch in order to explain their side of the story.
Yo. I'm Thordan's ex. Can I just get the summary?
Wait, really? Oh my god, is this actually you?
So if you would like to hop in Discord, you know, you're more than welcome to. If you don't want to, that's completely understandable as well. Yeah. Oh, oh, holy all right.
Even though their lawyers are probably losing their minds right now, this is what they had to say. Thordan said that on November 4th, him and his wife got in an argument.
You know, the
Yeah,
police
we got
came.
into a disagreement on November 4th.
November 4th, okay. But there was an altercation. There was something that happened, you know, and you're not denying that.
We had an argument that night.
Okay.
We had that argument, and it got very vocal.
Okay. Okay.
And so what was this argument about? Well, this is what Julia had to say about that night.
Yeah, so I don't know. We went to this like belated Halloween party, and it was like my friend's party. He promised me he was going to be the DD at this party. He like promised me, because it's like always me, and just got like way too drunk, and it just like really escalated, like so bad. And then we were back at home. I've seen him when he's that drunk, and it just fucking sucks. It sucks. And there's a reason that we lived on separate floors.
And so this is Julia's statement. She claims that they went to a friend's party where Thordan promised to be the DD, or designated driver, to drive back home, but he got too drunk and apparently it got serious. So something might have happened in the party, and then Julia was the one that drove them back home. And so that is what we know so far. Now this next part is the cause of the argument, but some people might be sensitive to it, so you've been warned.
Briefly go into the whole thing, but like he had grabbed my phone and was just like, I don't know, I asked for it back so I could have it back, and then I tried to grab it, and then like, I don't know if it was a drunken like knee-jerk response that I was like reaching towards him. I don't know, but that's like when he reacted in a way where like, yeah, I mean, I was strangled. Like he used his forearm and pushed me against the wall, and I couldn't breathe. And I just said, Jordan, like, I can't breathe. And I thought that would do, and he just didn't move. And I said, Jordan, I can't breathe. Jordan, I can't breathe. And it was like at that moment, I felt like he was kind of goading me. Like he wanted me to like hit him back, so that way like I was the
You could get
I
like
don't
that
know,
validation in a way.
or the like I was the assaulter, like I was
Yeah.
the aggressor,
Like he could
and
paint
I
the
was like,
picture in your fault.
and but I kind of just like made a little like knock, and I sort of just like knocked him, and like and I was like, just like stop. And so then he stopped, and then threw my phone across the room and shattered it in a million pieces. And he's saying that I threw my phone at him and missed, which makes no sense, because why would I throw my own phone?
Okay, so let's stop here so we can unpack what she just said. Now, first thing I want to clarify, to be fair to Thordan, he never claimed in this interview that Julia threw the phone at him. And so why she's saying that Thordan is lying, my guess is that she told the police that Thordan grabbed her phone and threw it across the hallway, which will explain the charge for property damage, but it's more important than that, because according to Julia, her phone broke. Now, this is important because this would explain why Thordan said this in his interview with Dre.
And why did the police come?
It will come out in the report, but I was the one who initiated calling the police.
So
And
you were the
will come
one.
out.
You were the one who called the police, and you were the one who
I
actually
was the one
initiated
who
all this.
initiated it. Yeah. But you know what? Once again, everyone can see whatever they want in the report. And yeah.
Which makes sense because Julia's phone was broken, so the only one who could have called the police was him, regardless of who actually broke that phone at that time. Now let's talk about the biggest thing in here. Julia was claiming that she was choked out by Thordan when he allegedly used his forearm to press against her neck. Now this is very interesting because on Dre's stream, Thordan claimed that he has never put his hands on anybody.
All I can say is people that think like I punched or hit someone are tripping, or even the strangulation.
Well, yeah,
I
it
never
says
touched someone
strangulation.
with my hands. Yeah,
But
never touched someone with my hands.
But why would they charge you with that then? And it says strangulation here. Why would they charge you with that? But then you're saying that you never touch anybody with your hands. But they charge you with strangulation.
I don't know. I'll bet you $1,000 that when the evidence does come out, it says that I didn't touch anyone with my hands.
Now, I know what Thordan's going to say because I have read the police report. In fact, Thordan kind of alluded to this where he said that,
Oh, you see how there's in that police report what it says right there? There isn't any markings. There's no physical evidence left. So where's all this physical evidence that is online circling that I did something?
I see.
Other than Exerto saying that I got a charge. Because I haven't seen anything that has been presented that I actually physically did anything.
Okay, other than the charge itself.
according to the police report, it says that Thordan got hurt on his tattooed right forearm, his tattooed upper right arm, and his tattooed back, which is, I'm guessing, the reason why he called the police. But weirdly enough, Thordan made a video for Twitter, which he later deleted, saying this about the incident.
Today is Tuesday, November 6th, 2 days after the altercation with Julia, where we had an argument and a fight. What was one of the issues in that was she grabbed and tore at my forearm. As you can see underneath my scar there's internal bleeding and bruising. You can see a little bit more clearly here, but that caused an immense amount of pain as I was trying to get away from her.
Thordan was claiming that he got injured on his left arm, but it doesn't say that in the police report at all. And so by that extension, Thordan, in my opinion, you can't really allude that just because there's no evidence in the police report doesn't necessarily mean nothing happened. It just means, just like you're adding evidence after the incident. So could Julia. In fact, that's what she said she did in the interview.
It's horrible. It's horrible. And it's just horrible. I mean, I'm in the ER and they're doing these forensic tests. They're like, well, who did this to you? And like, to have to say like my husband, like it just was.
Which Thordan sounded like he was okay with because he said something like this.
Okay.
Exactly.
Now, there's no evidence just yet.
Yeah, and district attorneys will.
I'm sorry, what did you just say, Thordan?
There's no evidence just yet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, the last thing I want to explain is why did it take forever for Thordan to get arrested from November 4th to December 23rd?
So why did the police come a month later? Why didn't they just come that night?
Basically, it took a month and a half from when this happened, and it was them deciding what Colorado had to decide what to do. Once again, Colorado's a no-drop state. I was not arrested the night of the incident. I was not arrested for a month and a half later.
Now listen, I'm not very smart because I bought the $300 death box. Can someone explain to me if Thordan's claiming he did nothing to his wife?
Did that person go and file something after that?
Because there wasn't anything. No one filed anything.
Yet, after a month and a half of investigation, he gets arrested live on stream. Does this mean that they might have found something incriminating? Nah, he's innocent. And he's innocent until proven guilty in the court of law. Now listen, do not go and harass Thordan. Why bother? Because Thordan said that if he is found guilty, we can do this to him.
If I'm found guilty, crucify me. I'm totally okay with that. Like, dude, if I'm guilty of a crime, crucify me. But as of right now, I'm not guilty of anything.
And so yeah, just mark your calendars because it's gonna be an interesting one. And so that's the story. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.